Alright, what's up everybody, Mega Players here, and today I'm going to do a quick video on how not to get mad at DBD. I know that DBD can be fun at times, but it can also be really frustrating. So here's a few tips that I've used for myself to not get mad with the game and get less upset over time and, have a better mindset. So, if this video helps you out, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and hopefully these tips help you out. So these tips do kind of align with each other, so, like keep that in mind. So tip number one, taking breaks and don't force yourself to play the game. So this is kind of a hard thing because you got on DBD to play DBD, but if you feel like the first game you're having is tough and then the second one is tough, don't force yourself to play more and enjoy it because it's just gonna be like much harder to pull off. So it's okay to take breaks every now and then. If you feel like you need like a 5 minute break to use the bathroom or something, drink some water, eat something or whatever, you do that. If you feel like you need a day or like a couple days or weeks or something, then take it. It's gonna help you more than it's gonna hurt you. For sure, it's gonna hurt you more if you keep trying to play the game. So I recommend you take a break and just breathe for a bit because when you come back, you're gonna feel so much better and you're gonna enjoy the game way more. Hoping that you don't get like a bad first game, but just take a break. That's really important. Tip number two is play a different role. If you play one role, I feel like you might develop a entitled mindset. So it's best to play both sides so that you can understand the other side a bit better and just like understand that the other side is not trying to ruin your day on purpose. So if you're going against like Scratchman or Myers, they're just fucking around. They're just trying to spook you and they're not trying to ruin your day on purpose. If a killer's bringing a Mori, maybe they have a challenge or something. So try to understand maybe the killer or the survivor side is just trying to do a challenge or they're just trying to do their objective at the end of the day. And there are some of those people who are just purposely, like if you want to call them being dicks for using certain builds or something. But, in my opinion, I don't think that's really being a dick. I feel like that's just them just playing a certain build. So try to understand the other side, if they're doing something because they're just trying to play the game in a different way or something. And you may not like it, but try to understand and just, you know, if you really don't want to play the game, like let's say you're going against Mori and you don't want to go against Mori, then I guess just leave. You're not. No one's forcing you to be in the game with a Mori or a Scratchmere Myers, or like survivors who offer like Haddonfield or something. If you feel like you're gonna have a bad game, ignore that bad flash I saved. But if you feel like you're gonna have a bad game because of the offerings or the perks you see the killer has or something, then don't force yourself. Like I don't want to encourage desync, but don't force yourself to try to enjoy the game. Just if you feel like you're gonna have a bad game, then leave. But also understand that the other side is trying to do their objective and just you know understand that. Tip number three is remember that you can only control yourself. You can't control other players and how they play. So if you're going against like a camping bubble or something, it really sucks. That's a sucky feeling because you're just stuck on the hook. But you can't control that. You can't change the way Leatherface is. You can't grab the player's controller and like freaking make them stop. So hang in the hook for a while and just I don't know, crack some jokes with your friends or something. Like sometimes what I do with my friends is like if I'm in the hook, when I'm in the hook with them in the basement, I'm like, hey, how's it hanging or something. Just try to make fun of the situation or something. You're gonna be there for a bit, so just hang in there. No pun intended, but yeah, just remember you can only control your emotions and how you react, and you're your own person, so just take it easy. um Here's another one which I feel like this one has really helped me a lot personally, is give props instead of trash talking. if you I feel like if you give props instead of trash talking, it's more positive. Like when you say GG at the end instead of saying like GG easy or something, like it's more sportsmanship, and I feel like it's more kind to do that. So if you feel like a killer like outplayed you, then just say, oh good shit or whatever. If you feel like a survivor's good at looping you, just be like, damn, this survivor's really good. It sucks that they are like they're better than you, but just give props. Like it's gonna be more relaxing than just be like, fuck, this person's so annoying. Like you see, like there's a difference. You're gonna be more negative and then more positive. So try to be more positive. I feel like that could help you more. If you're new to a killer, And I've seen this a lot where people are new to killer and they're like, oh my god, what the fuck, this sucks, how the fuck you supposed to play this? Like they get so mad. If you're new to the killer, understand that you're not gonna be good at the killer. Like you're not gonna if you're new to it, you're not gonna be good. So just be ready to make mistakes and learn from it. I remember when I first got into Oni, I did so bad, and my first games were frustrating. I used to get mad, but over time I got better, and it becomes less like it becomes easier. So understand that you're new to the game, or if you're whatever you're new at. This applies to like other games as well. If you're new to the game, just understand it takes time for you to improve. So just don't be mad. Try not to get mad that it's your first time. Over time, you get better. This one applies to earlier, which is understand the other side, which I kind of went into a lot. Just understand the other side is trying to do their objective, and sometimes it might not be easy. So, like, for example, if a killer starts tunneling or camping near the end, maybe they feel like they can't get a 4K and they're fine with 2 kills or 1 kill. Or, with the survivors, if they're just doing generators super fast, understand that that's the only objective that they have. And gen speed is just kind of trash in this game, and that's not their fault. So just understand that the other side is trying to do the objective. So that's kind of like a repeated one, but you know, it kind of aligns with the other ones. Try to enjoy the little things. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. If like you're hanging on a hook and the killer is like kind of proxy camping or whatever, I don't know. Try to make jokes or something, or let's say a bubba downs you and you just hate getting chainsawed. Laugh at the way your character flipped or something. I don't know. Just look around for something to joke around, because it's better than making like a negative, like saying anything negative. So just try to enjoy the little things. Admit to your mistakes and learn from them. So this is a really hard one to do. It really is, because admitting your mistakes is really hard for people. But once you do it, it becomes like easier to enjoy the game. So once you you know, if you look at the situation, sometimes maybe it's your fault. Maybe you did something wrong, and maybe you have to learn from it. And I used to be like this when I first played the game. I used to get annoyed with bubbles. I used to get annoyed with legions. Like I would get annoyed with the littlest things because I didn't know how to counter them, and I was just an idiot when I first started. Like yeah, like I used to complain about legion. Well, like I know how to counter him. I was just really annoyed with the fact that he kept stabbing me. Like I don't know, like try to just like learn, like analyze and learn from the mistakes, in the situations. So maybe you did something wrong, or maybe it's not that bad, and you can easily like improve from it. So just try to analyze the situation, see if you did something wrong, and then maybe if you didn't do anything wrong, maybe other player was just better than you, and that's okay. Like maybe one day you get to their level, and that's gonna happen. So just try to just analyze situations a bit more, and you could get better from them. Like that's like what I did, like in the beginning or after a while. This is another one, which this is like the last one. Is mess around with meme builds. So I know that when I used to get mad a lot with DBD, I would do perk roulette on Survivor, because if I'm playing like a build that's not serious, I'm not having high expectations for the match. So if I'm running like super builds, like if I'm not running gen defense, like I know gens are gonna go super fast. If I'm not running that hard, I might not last long in the chase. So just mess around with your builds a little bit. Like try not to be so serious with the builds, and just mess around with them, and it will try to like just take the game less serious in general. Like even without using a meme build, try to take the game less serious, because at the end of the day, it is just a game. Because you're gonna turn it off, and then you're gonna do whatever you did with your life, without the game. This game is just a stupid party game with just killers and survivors, and the game is just, it's not perfect, but it's at the end of the day, it's just a game. And just if you really feel like I really think you should take the first step is just take a break when playing the games. Like, to give you one example, it doesn't apply to the game, well, it applies to like every game. But when I first got into Dark Souls and I was just doing really bad against a certain boss, I would turn off the game for like a couple hours, and I would like in my head think about like, okay, what am I doing wrong? How does this boss do that? and learn how to dodge the boss's attack. And then when I logged back on, I got better at dodging. I realized, oh shit, I kept doing this wrong. I learned how to save my flask more. So just, yeah, take a break and maybe you'll be more relaxed and you'll see the situation a bit better. That's all I got, really. Um, Hopefully these tips help you. If you had any other tips, be sure to leave it in the comments. If this video helped you out and you got some tips for yourself, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Peace out.